I don't know what that song is called, but I cut on the radio and it was saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's an old school jam that sounds familiar, but I can't place the name or the artist. But shout out to them because they are singing what I am feeling. And this is very spontaneous, but welcome back to the vlog, episode 41. I'm out and about, been down with that nasty illness. Ooh, man, that will check you. Get your priorities in line real fast. What am I doing with my hood on? Oh my goodness. People are going to think I'm a hoodlum. So, all those days, what was on my mind was, as an entrepreneur, when do you rest? That song just listed 6 days of the week. I don't think they said Sunday. Did they say Sunday? Do you rest on Sunday? You know, the good Lord, the creator of the heavens and the earth, created for 6 days and rested, as the myth goes. How many days do y'all take off? I was talking to my friend, and most of my close personal friends are entrepreneurs in some respect. So I consider, what is an entrepreneur? You know, there's so many non-traditional ways to make money. Do you have to own your own business? Somebody said you have to have employees. That makes you an entrepreneur. Some people say you have to have an entity, a corporation that you own. That makes you an entrepreneur. Somebody said you have to be a founder. You have to create a business. That makes you an entrepreneur. And this may sound silly, but for me, my definition, like my barometer, my litmus test to see if somebody's an entrepreneur, do you get a lunch break? Do you have a lunch break? Do you take a lunch break? If so, I would argue you're not an entrepreneur. And yes, it's oversimplifying, and there's exceptions to everything. For me, I dibble, I dabble. I have juggling a lot of things, wearing a lot of hats. I got more business cards than I got fingers on my hand. Real estate, sales, investing, consulting, podcasting, production and consulting as well, multimedia in general, whether that be, writing content, video production, film, litigation consulting, what else? A lot. It's a lot. And I got a lot of little phrases and one-liners, and I like to say that I have no days off and every day is a day off. So it's a very blurry line between working and not working. But as you can imagine, the need to be productive is ever present, because as an entrepreneur, as I live it, you eat what you kill. You're responsible for your own success. Even if you're doing sales and you're on a commission only, I consider that to be an entrepreneur, right? Because you need that production. And so if you have to work through lunch or you don't eat lunch, I consider you a badass entrepreneur. So when do we rest? And I was watching a Big Sean interview. Shout out to Big Sean. Peace. Go ahead, across the street, my brother. Across the street. He's got a song called Fire. And he's got a line in there Oh, you ain't even gonna look, huh? You just gonna look at your phone and walk slow? Awesome. He says, something, I'm even working half days on my day off. Something. And man, that touched me, because that's how I feel. Oh, it's a weekend. I couldn't possibly respond to an email or take a work call on the weekend. What? It's interesting because with the smartphones and like I've seen the gradual switch from people sort of being able to leave their work at work, and then when you're home, you're home. But now people are sort of tethered to their devices, and it's like, if you're awake, you're kind of expected to respond, and that's very unhealthy. And I see some people, they know who they are, and they've done a really good job at setting up boundaries. Like my phone is off, or my phone is on do not disturb or on silent from this time to this time, and I am off limits, and that's very healthy. And I do strive to do that for the sake of my family time, but I like the option to be available or be connected whenever I want. I've got clients in all different time zones, so it's not really feasible to have a 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 availability window. It just makes no sense for my lifestyle. And in the Big Sean interview, he said, they're talking about, because he's a hip hop artist, he's a rapper, very successful one at that, 52 something million records sold, and they were talking about mental health, exhaustion, and we've all seen the headlines, tabloids or other, where a successful artist will have an episode, right? Exhaustion, mental breakdown, and they'll check themselves into an institution for exhaustion. And I feel like, pneumonia, the flu, should be on bed rest, but I'm still out and about. Borderline today. But it's like, I'll rest when I'm dead. And people say that, it's a cliche, and it shouldn't be that way. I feel like everybody in America that is, hardworking, they're working too hard. Other countries, they have months of vacation, paid vacation. When kids are born, you get like a full year to spend with your child. We don't do that here. And I don't see it as a point of pride. Like a lot of people say, well, in America, we, know the value of hard work and all that. That's horseradish to me. I think that there should be a balance. I like what Spain does, everybody shuts down for a siesta in the middle of the day. Like all the businesses close for a couple hours where people can rest and eat and relax and spend time with their people, and then, have maybe a later day or whatever. But just having kids and juggling, school schedules and childcare, and we don't do childcare. Me and my wife handle our childcare, and we both work, so it's a trip. But in my downtime, I have been forced to sit down, think, reassess, and obviously the goal is to have financial freedom and have passive income that doesn't require you to actively be doing certain things at certain times to earn that money, right? Investments, key. Leverage, key. You know what I mean? So trying to take a breath and reallocate some resources and do some different things. And I heard a statistic today when I was consuming some content, and they said with regard to investing in stocks, And you know, we all heard the whole Bitcoin craze. If you had invested X amount, you could earn this much. This was about Apple specifically. And 2001, I believe, was the year the iPod came out, iPod 1. So if you had bought one of those for $399, I believe was the retail price, now in 2020, that iPod would be worth what? $0? You know, the technology is gone. It's been so many generations. You know, do they even make iPods anymore? I mean, an iPhone is a phone and an iPod, right? So your $400 would be worth nothing, that investment. Maybe you enjoyed some music and that's it. You took that same $399, 2001, invested in Apple stock. That would be worth $62,000 today in 2020. And it was explained to me that it is a dividend stock, meaning every quarter, every 3 months, you get paid a return on your investment, and it grows, right? So I don't particularly like stocks because I'm not running that company. So if they make a horrible decision and the stock goes down, that's my investment, you know. So I've attempted investing in stocks before to, you know, kind of breaking even when it's all said and done, but I'm gonna look at revisiting it. I'm thinking more real estate because it's tangible. You can touch it, you can influence it, you can raise the value of it. That's more my thinking. But you got to be diverse, you know. Successful entrepreneur, wealthy people always have multiple streams of income. You know, a person with a job, if that's your only income and you lose your job, you are in trouble. What are you going to do? Unemployment? Go try to find a new job? Hopefully you have savings. Like, you know, you're kind of screwed. But me, I'm looking to have 7 streams of income. And that way, if each one is substantial, and it's bringing you money in passively, right, most of them, and one of them falls off, you're okay still. A good example for me is I had a thriving e-commerce business that was not able to continue due to some regulation changes and just some nonsense. So I had a significant stream of income gone in an instant, you know, just kind of taken out. The rug was taken out from up under me. But because I had other things going on, it was not detrimental to me. I was able to replace that with another stream of income. So just thinking about these things, you know, where to put my energy, where to put my resources, and I feel like that is my strong suit, is resourcefulness. So I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to make it happen, and hopefully this is going to be an integral part of it. You know, creating content every day is something that is a challenge, but it is a commitment that I made, and hopefully you guys will give me some feedback and tell me what should it be, what are we doing. So yeah, man, I just pulled up at the doctor to get some prescriptions refilled because I'm still struggling, but I have some important calls tomorrow with some clients, and I need to prepare for those, and I need to sit my ass down and have a nice meal and relax. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, Face Your Fear Friday. And then the weekend, man, time goes by so fast. The older you get, the faster the time goes. I don't know why that is. Is the earth spinning faster? Is there a disaster? Am I just filled with sadness and laughter? What we got on the radio? What we got? Can't freestyle over that, brethren. Come on now. Y'all know better than that. Why y'all do me like that? Why would I go trying to find some music? Oh, Canatonic.co for your CBD needs. Use my code FRESH2020. I did that for y'all. I did this for y'all, so y'all could check this out. I've been having great, and this is one of my streams of income. CBD, cannabidiol. This is the component of the cannabis plant that does not get you high. It just helps with the systems in your body, maintaining homeostasis and regulating various things. A lot of people use it for relaxation. A lot of people use it for anti-inflammatory. A lot of people use it to help with pain and to support health in general. All right, Freestyle Fresh, I'm out. I will see you later. I'm gonna go get this medicine, and I'm gonna go love my family, as y'all should. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sound like the game, which this is not. You could do everything until you stop. I gotta get me a guap. I'm trying to fill up a pool with money like Scrooge McDuck. I want to swim the backstroke, maybe even a butterfly. Don't need no coins in my nose or my ears cause my skin is dry. That was silly. What can I say? Love you guys. Peace. Mamba forever.